Mother's Day poem for my maternal grandmother, Martha Evans. Martha, I always marveled at your marbles coming through Taj Mahal flossed strings and windows beat up by the prettiest 5:30 a.m. sun. Ambient, vibrant, cherry chocolate, charcoal gold as you rumble in your humble and you smile. To this day, still smile into my wilds when I need any reason to feel whole. I feel whole. And yes, I dig for any cure to relieve me of my sick. If I can't hold your hand wherever I go, would your spirit please come with? Oh, right now, how I need your language, your accent, your faith, not without edges, but certainly authentic.
Oh, yes, 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 indeed. That was Kevin Evans. What's up, Kevin? Yes. Man snaps. Thank you, Kevin. That's right. We are live. And, shit. Man, it's great to be hanging out with friends in person tonight. Kevin and I are vaxxed, and we're having fun being vaxxed. Anyway, yes, welcome. We're still keeping the virtual thing going though, for now, and hopefully we'll keep that going. Y'all keep supporting it, please. Your views mean a lot. The likes, comments, and shares, it really means a lot. And by the way, yes, we do love comments. We love to hear from our viewers. So if you're out there, say what's up. How you doing? What's up? How you digging? And of course, we'll be checking in with Sovereign Kava later for some more live in-person performances, and we have a whole bunch of virtual performances tonight. Performances nonetheless. You know, we're gonna be checking in. We're gonna be going out to Chicago later with Jay, and Delaware with Christopher, and we got Jim and Rachel and Keaton in the house tonight. And, you know, it's going to be a really good night. So we're going to keep it going here. Kevin warmed us up with that beautiful poem for his grandmother tonight. I like that, dude. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to spit a couple more poems at you, and then we'll get some open micers on here. Y'all keep it locked here to Poetry Open Mic Asheville, brought to you by the one and only Sovereign Kava. Thank you, Sovereign. Yes. Very good. This poem's called Hearing Lorca Play the Piano. It did not bring back the cafe, dark and cool from the Andalusian heat. It did not stop the storm clouds from gathering above the Cathedral de Granada. It did not dissolve the bullets from the guns of fascists. But when I listened to the trembling old record, your voice coursed through the piano, alive. It did not unburn the pages. It did not move your lips. Thanks, Calvin. All right. Yes, indeed. This one's called Portrait of a Living Room. Beyond closed window, the red roof of Grove Park peeks through gaps in trees. Rolling sky, gray and open, wash the tilled earth. The mountains keep watch on this valley where the ancient people buried their dead. Gray sheets, sudden clear, permit a ray of slanted light. Behind the closed window, dust begins to rise. All right. This one's called Nightcap. I'm an old sheephound who cannot rest until everyone in the house is in bed. I sleep sometimes, but my ears, my eyes, the floor is under me. If it weren't, I'd be worried. I'm going to do 2 more poems for you. This one's called Really Good Sex. An old blind woman in Mongolia is suddenly stricken with sight. And the next poem is called Missing Man Formation. Let's see if I can dust this one off. It's an old one that I don't do much. Missing Man Formation. The merchants have sold the seas. We awaken with beer case wonder-wise, crawling in daytime ivy over voids of lipstick. Cross-country drown in the Great Lakes, flocks of lullabies lost in cloud animals. Restless yellow ducklings, fiery wolf dogs, look up cautious, the trail even blinking. Fast cord, ride, strip, poker chips collide wildly. Turning up the avenue, smokers rest, stop, wash of highway gone by every minute without me, without you. Long, far away over mountain and desert, skilled insect palpitating, sunset, rapture, late woven moonbeam, chrysalis on the horizon. Eyes gleam, starry field of decay and wonder, like leashed dogs on sidewalks licking water. Copiers and useless machines, buzzing traffic light, green wrapped around cars and phone poles and light, fired eggs, whistle sailors, blue captain's hat, cheese, sun running around the lips of the ocean, white peaks amazed by centuries of star child, bright eye and corn mazes, set for winter by bedtime, old friends sick shit eating the eyelids, basking in the captain's robes, not waking up for mockingbirds and seasons homes, olive pits, cherry stems, whiskey glasses, melted rock, peacocks in the garden, purple umbrellas and teacups, rings, folded paper, napkin, drawing, ink blotted faces with tears, give arms to enemies armed with fingers, tying shoelaces on faces, and books open to blank pages, and giraffes hiding in urban plains, window washers peeling, lions loose in the human zoo, violins in rain, phrasing, pursed lips, eyebrows locked, trembling, the strings, damned rivers elope here, strange winds take vacations here, a ragged old man cries for you in the street, unseasonably bleak fog rolls over the mountain, rolls over the earth like a hand, a stern hand, pressing the temples of the land, parched, brown, same refuge forsaken in different places, idiots running the gamut, which is controlled by those behind curtains, deep black rust, open Jay-Z jumpers from airplanes, foil curtains, blown sheets, noisily oil on the water of our time, ticking, slip eyes in the rainstorm, everything covered in tears, stars settling into night, day blackness gone right by children, telling us who we are, telling to their mothers the stories of the generations, coming again, returning, drifting out, returning, going again, the wayward wanderers, lost friends in blue furnaces of old love, framed caretakers tending the embers, until the children arrive at our ruins. The ghastly light breaks over all that can be seen, and the song of a single bird from the fractured slabs of concrete, the rough monoliths and crude altars, mossy with gray tires and bags of nothing. The song unnoticed by the day, Over the great hills, the water falls away. The bird takes flight, dropping a feather. Thank you, Kevin. And thank you all out there. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. It's good to hear from everyone. Hey, we got a good show for you. Poetry Open Mic Asheville.
When did you forget
Thank you for the comments, Rachel. Right? That was so awesome. Yeah, Rachel says she loves your
dirty old locomotive.
Yeah.
The ghost of a locomotive.
Thank you.
The
Very
specter
good.
and shade of a once
All right, we're doing good. Y'all keep commenting, hit that like button, sharing. Say what's up.
You
And big
remember
shout out to
that
everyone tuned in down at the Kava bar
locomotive
right now. Much love to our Kava
locomotive,
family
you are a locomotive.
and everyone
Forget me
all
not.
over the world.
So I
All
grabbed
right,
up
let's
the
see who we're
skeleton
going
fixed
to
up
next.
bar
Who we got up
and
next
stuck it at my
here?
side like a scepter and deliver my
Who is
servant
up?
my soul. And Jack
Great
Dawes
question.
too, and anyone
Keaton
will
is up
listen.
next. Yes.
We're
Keaton
not
Griffin here in Asheville with us.
We're not dread bleak,
We're going to go into Keaton next, and y'all keep it locked here. We got a whole lot of performers coming at you tonight. Y'all don't want to miss. But for our performers to get on virtually, Kevin and I can like snap at each other and stuff here. But to get these performers on who are remote, you have to make a whole lot of noise because they're far away, and so you got to really scream for them to hear you and stuff. So we're gonna hold you to it. Y'all jump up and down, scream and dance and shout and make a whole bunch of noise for our friend Keaton Griffin. Keaton Griffin, give it up. There we go. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, dude?
All right. What's up, Keaton? Good to see you, man. How you doing?
Yeah, it's been a few weeks. I've been working on a few things here and there, so
Oh, I know.
I figured I
Welcome
was
back.
about ready to, hash a few things out here. So
Very good. Oh, wait, hold on. There's the Kava bar. All right, cool. Now we're live. That's great. So you brought some new stuff tonight?
yeah, I got a few new poems, and inevitably, I'm going to give you one final poem that's written by Elizabeth Bishop herself.
Bishop!
Yep.
Got some Bishop. I love that. Very good. Well, cool. I'm very excited for it, Keaton. I'm glad you made it back tonight.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead and turn it over to you, buddy. Oh, yeah, performers, keep it under 10 minutes. And you're always good about that, but I forgot to mention that earlier. But without further ado,
I don't think I can
y'all,
write a poem over 10 minutes.
Yeah. Me neither, dude. I don't think maybe like one, but
I read Homer once and was like, yeah, not my spiel.
not your thing, huh? Yeah, I know. I love the brevity of poetry. But anyway, as I was saying, without further ado, let's welcome our good friend Keaton Griffin. Y'all make a whole bunch of noise for Keaton. Give it up. There.
All right, what's up, guys? Like I said, I got a couple of pretty quick and easy poems for you. 3 originals and one called 5 Flights Up by Elizabeth Bishop. And I'll work through the originals first and get to the Bishop cover last. This first one's called Moving. Moved and unmoved, happily usurped by bold sleeping schedules, it shall be taken abroad again, if not ever placed herein the galleries. Changed and unchanged, never compromised by the light of day we now share, or the sounds of tampering rain on nights never lonely. Screwed and unscrewed, sometimes it's better done when quietly woven together, but in the way old corners don't become stripped by their tiredness. Again and once again, thinking of a newer home and smiling in the master shower, both kissed by the sun, but only one in a forest full of flowers worth foraging. Gray and not so black and white. The museum taught us of kissing colors working harmoniously, and it should be known that her touch is a sacred shade of gold, especially woven together in the galleries of a new home. This next one is a haiku. It doesn't have a title. It's just called haiku for now. The huntress roams there, searching forests of thick ease. Instead, she picks flowers. And the last original, is called The War on Ubiquity. Commonality gives way to the cold sharpness of an ancient silver blade unsheathed, the lead of a musket and petrol of a puckering revolution never gone away. War can make sense when grandfather forgets his own mother would have warmly pinched your puffy cheeks as a forgiving child taking cookies from your little brother. Might not ever be enough for supper for everyone, so dig in. But she would have loved your innocence then, through an era of divided toughness. Yes, even just then. But she never went to her favorite lighthouse on vacation, and grandfather only went to the beach because Uncle Sam said so. All right. That's that. And I will leave you with an Elizabeth Bishop poem called 5 Flights Up. Hope I could give it justice. 5 flights up. Still dark. The unknown bird sits on his usual branch. The little dog next door barks in his sleep, inquiringly, just once. Perhaps in his sleep, too, the bird inquires once or twice, quavering. Questions, if that is what they are, answered directly, simply, by day itself. Enormous morning, ponderous, meticulous, gray light streaking each bare branch, each single twig along one side, making another tree of glassy veins. The bird still sits there. Now he seems to yawn. The little black dog runs in his yard. His owner's voice arises, stern. You ought to be ashamed. What has he done? He bounces cheerfully up and down. He rushes in circles on the fallen leaves. Obviously, he has no sense of shame. He and the bird know everything is answered, all taken care of. No need to ask again. Yesterday brought to today so lightly. A yesterday I found almost impossible to lift. And that's all I got for you, Caleb. Under 10 minutes, as promised.
Very good, Keaton. Very good stuff. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Excellent. Yeah. Great to hear the poetry. Love the new stuff. Great to hear the Bishop as well. And yeah, thanks for dropping by. I hope you can make it back again soon.
Yeah, I will. I'll stay tuned in.
Awesome.
Shout out to Kevin Evans. I see him over there.
Kevin's the man. Yeah. Keaton says shout out. Yeah. He's hanging out here. Yeah.
Nice. All right, man.
Cool.
Well, thank you so much. The show must go on, so I'll catch you later, my friend.
All right. Sounds good, buddy. Cheers.
Thank you.
I'll give it up one more time for Keaton. Yes, indeed. And you got it tuned in to the one and only Poetry Open Mic Asheville, coming at you live from Asheville, North Carolina. We do this every Wednesday night at 8:30 Eastern Time, U.S. And we invite all people and all forms of artistic self-expression. We do recommend you sign up for a spot on the virtual list in the Poetry Open Mic AVL group on Facebook, which we post every week. Usually on Monday nights, and it's available up till the show starts. So check that out, Poetry Open Mic AVL on Facebook. Make sure you give that page a like, and also check out our sponsor, Sovereign Kava. We love Sovereign Kava. Keeping this open mic going here in Asheville for over 10 years now, and over a year now in the virtual realm. So yes, thanks everyone for their support, and we're gonna keep rocking and rolling here. Let's see who we got up next, and yes, indeed, we have Jim next. Jim is with us tonight. Jim Clark, is that right? We have Jim up next. Yes, we do have Jim up next. Great. Wonderful. Great. Y'all jump up and down, make a whole bunch of noise, and let's see if we can get Jim connected here. Make some noise for Jim. Hey, Jim.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
I'm all right. Thanks.
Very good, very good. And where are you at again?
I'm in Cosby, Tennessee.
Cosby,
Right across,
Tennessee in the house. All right.
yeah, right across the border.
Yeah, that's just right over the mountain there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Very good. Yes. For those of you who don't know, the Tennessee border with North Carolina, it
Right.
runs right along the Appalachian Mountain Range there. So,
Mm.
beautiful area. Glad you could make it tonight. What'd you bring for us tonight?
I got 3 poems, not really that long. Cool. They're all pretty kind of dark, but
that's all right.
one.
You know, we like dark poetry here.
Right on.
Yeah. Yeah, we like it. Kevin likes dark poetry.
Nice.
Yeah, and all my poems just end up being dark for some reason.
I guess poetry.
I like happy poetry too, but
yeah, it's kind of the curse.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks, Jim. We glad you made it, and we'll turn it over to you now for the poetry. Y'all give it up one more time for Jim Clark in Tennessee.
All right. The first one I got is called Twin Engine Surgery. I'm part 1 of 2, the sequel to outlive the first, but am I better? Do I succeed with the prima tried and died? I don't know, but I do every day the same way. One eyelid meeting the next and greeting the gray light, passing through the golden, a frown on my face by dreams I'm scolded. Harlots of wishless breasts beating the hair off my chest, yes, there are 2, one that is lost and one that is you. Cast and forever cemented, long gone, underfound, rotten, ground leaning towards back to back, hugging the space I cannot in your namesake say honestly exists. Here is where I be next to you with heavy burden, see emptiness rounding the corner, filling witnesses with bat like sauna, eating moths like sugar ants, carrying long loving ants and dismay sidecars riding along the songs forgiven their mothers' trespasses. It's all a lie, the umbilical trivia. Pull the cars down, soap your gown, plastic carcass lover. Give him a kiss from me, 'cause he deserved it more. More Moorish lady quivering under books. You were much more sexy there than your looks. And I am on fire, and his bladder is inflamed, but I will not be put out because of your name, Santara, the traveling wench. Not a fixer, not a pop, not even a winch could save this twisted DNA. We're the same, yet I am moss, growing above the decayed. Blow me a bourbon, for he loved the sick potato, and all the flowers are mine, all the petals wildly burning. I'll put you out, my brother, as the brass engine turns, 'cause I played the part of the hero, you know, better than you, even though I couldn't a night or 2. And I'll ride, horse blanketed through the sunset, along with my arabesque banquet, saluting your folly in the Middle East, wearing your boots that squeak from cracking soles, and getting shouts from dudes asking how old is my horse. And I will tell them, I will share with them nothing, but say that it is still young. Young as your death, young as my umbilical trivial surgical sequel, life. Okay, that's one. Second one is called In Substance Substrate. I log my thoughts in the car window from the inside. Every emotion is a phlogiston bent on pond burning, upon the touch, or mere suggestion upon feeling. I listen to her, but do not listen. I log my tiredness on the of held back fire between the gray clouds gossiping over last week's rain. And it pours out of me in silent wishes for silence, for emaciated happiness, for miracle separation from this moment and future moments. Sparks of sound muted by the car speakers. The right side has had a stroke. I reach for nothing because if I did, I would kill us all or propel our fragile bodies into tragedy. So I suffer through the stuttering of Saturday afternoon clowns juggling the weak in words. I summon the molecular magic of coffee into my mind, and as it happens, the worldview gets darker. I anticipate horror and get off at the next exit. I park and give the bum 50 cents while my family rummages through donated debris, while I act confused to my own morality, mortality, sanity. I joined them in fine boots, comfy army boots, but before they did any damage, home or abroad, I start the car, and whispers of gratitude cling to me like soft talons that carry my thoughts towards what I would see and be in the majesty of the mountains, and of the whiskey that prayed inside the paper bag, inside the bottle, rocking like a romance in the back seat, obscenely next to my son, half asleep, beginning to dream of things I cannot imagine now, or possibly ever again. Okay, and the last one. I didn't even name it. I woke to the power out. Snowily. Got started. I woke to the power out. Snow slowly melting from the trees, outlining everything with thick white consciousness. I pour whiskey in my coffee, just a couple drops for taste. My son beats on a drum, or is it my wife? The contrast from the soft tapping outside is as stark as a dark wood underneath all the white. Hit me in the chest, jolt my cause, position me somewhere where I can be lost. Awake! This is just the morning poem. My eyes still have sand in them. And there is a sock on the floor crusted with semen, my semen. Oh, dear lover, thank you for keeping my foot warm and my sheets clean. If only I could wake with a body by my side that would have looked out the window and hissed in my ear, it's all white. It's all white. Then kiss my eyelids, licking the salt from my nightly wounds, and heal me with her body and melt the day with more time. Time in bed. I didn't have enough of those days. Every woman that I have ever known didn't like to sleep in or sleep after sex. No one is as lazy as me. Only in death will I be caressed. How I long to be. That's it.
Yeah, Jim. All right.
Thanks.
Good stuff, man. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for coming
you.
by and sharing tonight, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Been fun.
Yeah. Well, I hope you can make it back again sometime and share more of that dark poetry with us. Yeah.
Will do. Thank you.
We dig it, man. All right. Cool. Everybody out there, give it up one more time for Jim Clark. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, that's what's up, dude. All right. Yes, thank you, Jim Clark. All the way from Cosby, Tennessee tonight. Tennessee in the house. We love it. Some comments. Yes, comments. Keen comments for Jim. Yes, indeed, some comments for Jim there. Thank you. We appreciate all the comments. Yeah, right. So y'all keep the comments coming, please. All right, we're flying around tonight. Let's see where we're going next. 'Cause I don't even really know. Let's see, do we have Sovereign next? Is Sovereign Kava ready? They might not be quite ready for us yet. Who else do we have then? Jay? Is Jay ready? And Jay's always ready, right? Yeah, Jay's ready. All right, let's fly out to Chicago for just a minute and check in with Jay Roar, and then we'll see if we can get Sovereign Kava on, and then we got Christopher T. George and Rachel and a few other people too. There were some people who signed up tonight also who I'm not seeing yet. So anyway, if you signed up, make sure to follow that StreamYard link, enter the broadcast studio, enter your name, and we'll get you on the mic as soon as possible. All right, y'all keep riding with us tonight. We're having fun. You having fun? Yeah, we're having fun. All right, cool. Let's go out to Chicago now. It's always great to have Chicago in the house. Sovereign's getting ready. What's up, Sovereign? Always great to have Chicago in the house. Jay Roar here. That's some of the most metal poetry you're gonna hear. I fucking love Jay. Y'all make a whole bunch of noise for the one and only Jay Roar. What's up, Jay?
Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm doing great, man. You know, I'm always having a better day when I'm doing some open mic and spitting poetry. And how are you doing tonight, Jay?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, you know, it's raining outside, but I like it when it rains.
Yeah, I like it too, man. A little rain, a little sunshine here and there, but you know, you got to switch it up sometimes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, man. Will you bring some of those good poems for us tonight?
Yeah, I thought I'd bring back a couple of things. I got 3 new ones that I just put together
No
recently.
shit.
And
Nice.
then just got they're pretty quick. And then I got one I was gonna read because I put out my music project. We were able to drop the latest album on that. So it's on Bandcamp and iTunes
Oh,
and
you
everything.
did. Congrats. All right. Well, yeah, when you get done, make sure you drop us the link in the comments so people can check it out, and we'll post it on the screen too.
Sure, because I'm gonna read some lyrics from that real quick and see if people like what they like. You know, come check it out. So on and so forth.
Awesome.
So
Cool.
yeah.
Well, I look forward to hearing it. We'll turn it over to you now, and everybody make some noise one more time for Jay.
All right, hey everybody. This first one, this is called "Buying Love." Excuse me, "Buying Love from Who Hates You Most." Welcome sins and reckless boasts in a place alive with the sound of ghosts. Hear the horn and the devil toasts. Here's to the daughter who brought laughter to slaughter, poisoned the well of holy water, doing what she pleased, gifted a diamond disease, teasing nuns onto their knees, gladly selling skin by the gross, bidding for love from who hates them most, then falling off morose to land bellicose, regretless in alteration, they sing of liberation, embracing creation beyond damnation, from shackled bride to fearless hide, sisters sing with dauntless pride, no need to stay tied to divine dissatisfied by the human allure to life as epic cure that misses for sure, but proud of the impure, some soar to heaven in hell where the holy dwell, shunned for how they fell to the top of the swell. And that's that one. This next one I was put together recently. It's called Prayer. My mom thought I was going to be Pope one day, so I got a lot of religious stuff sometimes. Heaven hollow a place within me where eyes see not but crimson shadows, the creeping ink coming ripping, rather see the silver threads a weaver hid, to hint there are slender seconds better, miles distant perhaps, ethereal at best, maybe yet possible enough to spit sparks on oily rags some saints have littered in a cluttered basement full of faded photos, dusty toys, and multitudinous moldering moments encapsulated in unused china, forgotten teddy bears, and long-lost games. When the fire comes, so does the rush to harvest it all, though only what matters most makes it into loving hands. The rest is ash, a half-remembered dream, if ever even recalled, yet still fuel for the incinerator, pumping the engine along, headed over a silver line, once crossed, into a land of sunshine, scattering the shadows that have been called to feed. And this third one, I don't have a title for this yet, but hey, if you come with something, throw it in the comment section. Here we go. With a dildo carved from gallows wood, fuck the grave and ignore who'd never chance to peek at the end of the week when birds sing the future sting. Watch me, fly away. I was never going to stay. Heard now day to daily, head spun like a record palely, pressed to play gaily what can't be sung infinitely. Yet some try as the birds fly. Watch them fly away, laughing. They were never going to stay. And then, like I said, I was gonna wrap this up. I don't have any of my stuff around, so I can't really do this like a song. But I thought maybe I'd just read you some lyrics real quick from this one song off the album. Band's called Beer Finger. The album's called Chicago Day Drinking. And this is a song, these are the lyrics to a song called 5 Minutes to Fuck. Lady, you know I love you so, but too soon I gotta go. Lunch break is low on minutes to go, places in the ocean, diving in notions like the pleasure where your peaches and cream, all of the beauty I've ever seen, queen of my wettest dream, for whom I do everything. Next time I swear I'll show I care, caressing you everywhere. We'll find delights beyond compare, but right now, I'm sorry to share, we've got 5 minutes to fuck. I'm sure you feel shit out of luck. It can't always be a sea of ecstasy. Would you settle for a trickle if I bring the French tickle? Sorry to sour, dry out a flower. Maybe the cure to my lack of allure is a tube of lube. I've got cherry if it'll make you merry. Let's grease this pole, then you can show where the wild goose goes. Next time, I swear, I'll show I care, caressing you everywhere. We'll find delights beyond compare, but right now, I'm sorry to share, we've got 5 minutes to fuck. I'm sure you feel shit out of luck. It can't always be a sea of ecstasy, and you're so beautiful, I'm quick to the pinnacle. Tomorrow night, we'll do it right. Romantic messages, oily massages, candlelight, holding you tight. I'll make you swoon, then we'll cuddle and spoon. But right now, we've got 5-ish minutes to fuck. But before I gotta get back on the truck. We had 10, but then got to talking. Can't always be all night long. Even if I was that strong, R&B screwed me, made a quickie seem lazy. Lady, you know I love you so, but too soon I gotta go. It can't always be a sea of ecstasy, and you're so beautiful, I'm quick to the pinnacle. Tomorrow night, we'll do it right, but here now, we've got 5 minutes to fuck. It's better than none, so let's shoot this love gun. What do you mean, no? And that's what I got. So thank you all for listening.
All right, Jay. Very good stuff, man. Thank you. Thank you for coming by, man. Wonderful stuff.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, totally, man. Yeah, we're loving it over here. Be sure and drop that Bandcamp link in the comments for us so folks can check that out. Congrats on dropping the album. Love hearing the poetry, and glad you could make it by tonight, man. Please do come back by again when you get a chance.
I hope to do it again soon. So.
All right. Me too, man. Thanks, Jay. Y'all give it up one more time for Jay tonight. We'll see you next time, Jay. Yes, indeed. That's Jay Rohr. Joining us from Chicago tonight, the windy city, rainy city tonight, actually. Yes, indeed. And some comments here for Jay. Thanks so much for the comments. We're going to blast the comments. Y'all keep the comments coming. We're getting ready to check in with Sovereign Kava here next. Oh, yes, but we do just appreciate the comments. It's great to hear from our viewers, so if you're watching, say what's up. We love to hear from you. Yes, we got a whole lot more coming at you tonight, so keep it locked right here. Poetry Open Mic Asheville, Asheville's longest running and best open mic. Thanks to your support, we're keeping it going. All right. Sovereign Kava's in the virtual house with us tonight. We're going to go check in with Sovereign down the road here and see what's going on. I know we've got a couple of great performers, Nick and a few other folks joining us there tonight. Matt, if he's Matthew, is joining us from there. So we're super happy to bring you these just a few live spaces to get back in the swing of things here. Yes, indeed, Sovereign's ready to go. So y'all gonna have to make a whole bunch of noise to get Sovereign connected. Let's check in with our host down at the bar tonight, Chris Madrano. That's Sovereign Kava. Y'all make a whole bunch of noise. Chris, what's up?
Hi, everybody. Look,
Hi.
I'm
What's,
surrounded by
what's up,
amazing, beautiful
Svetlana?
people here at the bar.
Hi, what's up?
This light is not hitting well.
This light is not hitting well. Thank you, Svetlana.
Yep.
How are you, Caleb?
And I'm
Seems like
good,
only
man.
minutes
I'm
ago.
good. What's up with the light?
I like it. I mean, maybe it's a little harsh. We'll do that. That looks a little softer on my face.
Yeah, I'll diffuse it a little. Yeah, a little bit, looking good.
How's that feel?
Looking good. You can read us a scary story now.
Oh, I could do scary stories. That's right. Someday you will have to pay your college debts. That's the beginning and end. The middle was it's Obama. It's Obama.
That was fucking terrifying.
That was horrific, right?
Terrifying. Right?
So we got a bunch of
that's
performers
good.
here.
Excellent. Cool. We got live performers, live living people.
Live performers.
Yes.
I'd like to
Very
introduce
good.
the first performer here, Jorge Loria.
All right, Jorge.
You can sit or stand, just to kind of keep that right behind you. Yeah.
Center stand. Yeah. Totally cool. All right.
Everybody,
Live
give it up
applause. Yay.
for Loria.
All right. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the mic. We'll turn it over to you. Cheers.
Con un ojo lloras, lágrimas de lima, a través del puente de la nariz, donde la miel se ha acumulado, un lago dulce anidado en tu pómulo. Nadie más que yo puede ver los cadáveres ahogados. El único superviviente que se arrastró de este valle a la cumbre intacta de este valle, dejando atrás la dulzura del veneno, porque la lima cocina el ceviche y se limpia las cortadas. Y después de un gran salto de fe, como un tobogán de agua, me desliza hacia abajo. Escapó a mi alivio, volviendo a la colmena.
Do you want to interview real quick or no? No? Okay. All right. That was Jorge Loria. And next we have on the mic a not first timer, who's family. Trash Chameleon.
Yes, I still exist. I am a person. Hell yeah.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm not?
Oh, that was awesome. Trash, what's up?
Hey! I'm falling off the chair. I'm rollerblading every day. It's awesome.
Loving the Sovereign set tonight. I'm glad you're here. You got some poetry for us?
Yeah, I do. It's a little bit all over the place, but we'll see where it goes.
That's what I like.
Awesome.
Nice. All right, we'll turn
right.
it over to you. Thank you, Trash Chameleon.
Awesome. All right, let's see. The pain is insignificant today. The tomes that misled me into a year of waiting. Now I am surviving on burnt waffles. I don't blame you either. Somehow the sun sneaks up and the cows moo loud enough to shake you. You look at the dew on the grass and ask yourself how it's morning already. You procrastinate the things you must do for survival, like you're protesting the very existence of pain. But no one will begin to care about your sorrows or inabilities until you make something beautiful in front of them. No one cares of your suffering until they idealize you and feel the warmth of your body. You are special. We all have this magic wrench inside of us, mechanizing our deep stains and wilts into palpable beauty to survive. I am so tired. Where's the love? Where's the harm? The self-inflicted chasm, void on top of void with two fingers covering your eyes in secrecy. I don't know. I won't pretend I do, but it's painful and it hurts. I repeat myself indefinitely. I don't know. It's like a wise boom sifting through the photographs, eating cake so eagerly with friends, making the most electable noises, processing icing. Oh, what the fuck is this? It's so embarrassing to exist sometimes. I feel like an animal. I am an animal. I am embarrassed Do other animals feel embarrassment in the context of dogs? I think I see them feel shame. And isn't that hard to endure, living in a box? What is this? Where am I? Am I safe? Am I hungry? Do I still care so much? Is this angst? Holy shit, I can't ever let things go like a pony tied to a saddle but no one's riding. Haha, entertainment, blood and gore. I don't really know anymore. And what if I did? What if I knew for a really long time, but I didn't have the answers in the order or special expression that my brain wants to conquer? I am sick, I am loved, and I am alone. It is so demanding to try and find a tune to pluck against during the geysering waves of this massive suffering. What is the right thing to do besides what you can't do? I'm gonna redacted myself. The war of the soul, inebriation, cringe, bleed until the full moon, cringe, wine in the portal pot, eating techno, cracked screen ears, cringe, maybe again 1000 crunge, force yourself unto others, cry about it, apologize, bliggy, avoid, mean to say it, but never do, and secretly sometimes I need someone to hold me, and it fills my brain with holy water, spraying and sprung. All right, one more. Woo! Banana bread! Banana bread!
Banana bread!
Banana bread! Banana bread! Oh, I hate myself! Hate myself! Hate myself! And how it oaks to spit it out like a bone hole most indefinitely. How I love myself! Love myself! Breath inadequate most indefinitely. How much do you look like? Wilt, molt, piss on yourself, selves, bodiless, bone risk, comatose. Please feed me bones, cathartic, visceral, vomit, nightmare. Come get me, bitch. Fuck me. Laugh with my mania. Slay your holy homes. Tell us this is a pattern. This is a pattern. We feel cursed. We feel cursed. I cringe at it all so often, cringing in the right homes, in honest groves, in the eyes of motherfucking April, in a sad bitch, unable to let go. Is it me? Am I a victim or a perpetrator? Am I a victim or a perpetrator? Am I a victim or a perpetrator? Both, perhaps. Cut my heart in half. Its tumors and thorny post-haster disheveled, look like a manipulative bitch, and the more I become my me, lipped and heavy, shoved out of a hole. How many holes are we digressing? A few. It's 17. So I'll let you in on a big one. This creative bullshit, this art, this lore, this wave of poles, it's a trigger-happy hole. My heart is hardened by the pulling, and I fight back with immeasurable force. And I guise at the words and sigh and disappoint myself again. Bitch, baby, Bukowski. Bitch, baby, Bukowski. I am not your bitch, baby. Woo! Thank you. And this is the other day. This is just very short. Free in the context of, I have just realized winking frown. I have just realized winking frown faces are not a thing in the dead of the night. When the roost does rest, it eats its early heart in deep REM sleep. I have exited all of my clothes. I have quaked. I want you to love me. I always want you to love me. I want it more than you, and I want it more. My heart is so sore, and I am indefinitely scarred. All right. Swiping my way through sanity like a burnt bridge anomaly, effervescent qualities, I move inside your inner hallways and you respond with heightened exposure. It's like giving so much a fuck that I no longer do. This place is no longer designed for my bloody, battered heart of self-disdain, and I've known this for years, and I am so terribly afraid. How much push, how much pull? Is love impossible with an ounce of sanity? I am in hiding so that I do not burn from the trees or wilt further. Rewiring Hamza's tongue, and it is so much work or complete release to lose, to let go of it all. Thank you.
One more.
Yeah! Well, okay. Well, what direction you want to go?
Dark.
Spicy. Whoa! This, I just realized this light is just really fucking intense. Do you guys okay, hot, okay, yeah, all right.
My face angles.
All right. Okay. Should we go for like olives? Where are the olives at? Oh my God. There's some interesting. What's a date? Give me a date.
April 2020.
April 2020. Oh
April
God.
2020.
I don't know if there's anything
April
there.
2020.
2020.
All right.
What'd you do on 420? Read that.
What you do on 420? What you do on 420? What you do on 4? Okay.
I skated.
This is my aunt's birthday.
There's a couple,
my
actually.
Dad's birthday and Hitler's birthday.
How do I work this? My belts of squeezing through time have solidified my stone for this. My body is weary, and the hardest part is its disconnect with my brain. I shelve myself every day. I am best as a spectator, I say. I am under, beneath. I have to remember the only responsible party for my happiness sits with these thumbs and scoops the wet moss out of the relishing stone casing. I am managing a numbing habit. Today, I want to forget anyone's opinion of me. I want to forget my stacked habits of nothingness. I want to forget techno window Bibles. I want to forget today ugly coping mechanisms disgusting my clear heart. I want to forget who listens. I want to forget. I am not able to sleep enough. I am sleeping far too much. My silky climax is a yolk, a 20-second dissectable laugh, but it works when I'm counting on it. Forbidden words sound like depression and mental illness and tie you to your bed, the couch, and convince you that you don't need to eat until it's time, until writhing won't let you go. I can't get high enough. I'm stuck in this body. I'm stuck in this body. The breakbeat of solution, two-tone marinating cells, 3 through no movement, still and thinks there is peace and such. This is shame in every recuperative moment. The effort lies in their bed. Quills of such inseparable contras, mantra tomorrow day, spark a promise with yourself, a being with enormous function to lead and gift, but no inner swellings. Just the fear of consequential shame, underbellies of wide-eyed mirage, weird, harrowing, help myself to help you. Constant moaning of redundancy, 12 wishes just to see light and hope that these bullets will run out, sick and without a sniffle. I'm not ready to be born. Warmth universal, innate special entity's internal gift, waking to be billowed sheen world warmth, warmth, warmth we wish. Sacrifice is a necessary tool that some have to fight for. Some have to wriggle harder to find. The discomfort, a gift. I have to convince myself that there is meaning beyond these warm blankets and suffer for freedom. Formulas for contrarians, including massive quantities of salt and sodium reactive vessels. Beep, beep, beep. It's a memory passing your window. Yeah! Woo! Thank you for the encore too. That was fun. That was amazing. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Oh my God.
All right.
Hell yeah, Trash.
Caleb Beissert.
Hold on. What?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Wait,
I just said hell yeah.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can we get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Kevin says hell yeah.
Ah, you can do better than that. Come on.
There we go.
Together.
Uno, dos,
Hell
tres.
yeah. Thank you.
I love it.
Our next artist
You're welcome.
is Nicholas. Come on.
Nicholas, back on the mic. It's been quite a while. Let's welcome back Nicholas. Nicholas Pullis on the mic tonight. What's up, Nick?
What's up, guys?
Welcome back. We'll turn it over to you, Nick. Thanks for being here.
Here in about like a year. I'm going to be playing a few originals I wrote recently. So here it goes. You got a smile, makes me want to stay for a while. Yeah, you wrote the song, now I want to sing along. And I can't tell it apart, 'cause you take tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me you like it is. 'Cause I don't know what it is. Stay up late to meet the stars to see. We dance through the day to the music we made. And I can't help falling. So why don't you want me calling? So tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me you like it is. 'Cause I don't know what it is. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me you like it is. And I don't know what it is. Your eyes never lie, but your words they try. Your kiss, sweet tenderness. But why don't you want me calling? Don't you know why I can't help falling? So tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me you like it is. I don't know what it is. Your silence, yeah, your violence is tearing me apart. So don't kiss me, baby, listen. 'Cause I'm tired of misconceiving. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me you like it. I don't know what it is. So tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me like it is. 'Cause I don't know what it is.
Woo! Hell yeah! Yeah!
This song is about like a time in my life where I just felt really limitless and just free, but you're in the moment, you don't know it really lasts. So yeah.
Was planted sometime long before I knew. Heavy raining from the light. Roots dug deep into the earth, the leaves were few. Forever green, no other color true. Into the bright light and changes on the way. Newborn season brought hope each new day. The leaves of autumn, the color's brightest rays. Red, yellow, and orange, a beautiful array. My love above it all, euphoria. falls. My love wants to fall. It up, taller than the tower. Limitless, it was the finest hour. Beautiful like a wildflower. You're not the only weather come together. Oh, my leaves will fall. My love above it all. Gloria, hallelujah. Hysteria and insomnia. Oh, my leaves will fall. My love wants to fall. Elevation, activation, illumination, sensations. It's the best universe. Let's see. My love wants to fall. Hysteria and insomnia.
Hell yeah. All right. That was good.
Yeah, it was. Hell yeah, Nicholas, man, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah, beautiful music. Beautiful music.
So, I've
cool.
been
Do
doing
we have
a
anyone else?
very deep dive on Tolkien, and specifically the Seeing Stones, the Palantari.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a Seeing Stone of a different type that's been performing at the open mic since Eagle Street. Give it up for Matt Palantir!
Matt Pelletier, yes!
Pretty
All
literary.
right! That's true. Yeah. Rocking the Eagle Street open mic. What's up? It's good to see ya. Welcome back.
Hell yeah, I miss you, Caleb.
I miss
Did
you
ever
too.
Find the W.S. Merwin signed.
Yes,
broadside?
I need to talk. Yeah, we need to get up, man. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
definitely. Thank you.
So go ahead and get into it.
Yeah, I'll turn it over to you. So glad you could be here tonight. And y'all check out the poetry. This is Matthew Pelletier. Give it up.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Just fucking kidding. Horrific joy, Gleichfomen Pilgersugen of the heart. Blood study and instrument.
Eins, zwei.
Cud Tashunsky shipping cud while out of malice floodwaters skip the graves. Du Zeist Gespenster drop trow, tail in, Red Revenantum, Moon O Moon, Horrific Joy, Plasm Gossamer, Zydonaps Bowery Bums, tickled at the scene with roar, with howl of train. Horrific Joy, Kokaku no Kaiki, our mouth-watering marrow yet foidiga vecta. All wrong. The wrong ghosts. Fair guts to Iron Throne. KVs below American plains. Misa get all dressed up with a holocanade. The hands too are martyrs. Mincemeat and bespoke. Ishni sane save woollying woke. It has to leak. You're my wet, sweaty corduroy. Slugs and pink terrazzo. I am a dragonfly wing, which is also like that. On a Zurich gargoyle, guano-based and alive. The twilight overfull, moonlight too becomes alive on the slugs. They're like geodes you can eat. A dash makes the white plate red. There used to be a third entity in families. There wasn't always a glaze on the tiles, but I will still my chattering teeth till your clavicle goes. One more.
Woo! Hell yeah.
Turbulent Dude, Clover, Surrealists, Ristretto, Chattering Leper. On a hill, the puff pastry, and above the pastry, sky. Oxblood, this bitch said equidistant. The Thor between truth and brown. Whatever, that is a look. Nudibranch, Catted Cardboard, the river's river where one is cold. The Penguin's Feast, 7-foot-tall crackhead, Silvermania, bald Robert Smith. Elvira's Lead Shadow, Alhamdulillah, may your camels levitate, rotund camels and waltz. Wisteria, 27, all I know is it's not a turtle. Willem Dafoe's Antichrist Dick Double, White Squirrel. Munchy Wunchy Antics of Toast. Alair Squire Whimsicott. I have a package. It is inside pockets. Understand, I must skim the algae. Yes, a little kitty cue. Bus-sized. There are no pigeons in the city when my fetal position heartbeat chatters my teeth. Beer and bait worms reconcile. Coward's Way. Matty Cawthorn. Wheelchair due to a car accident. He'll be in an urn due to a mat accident. Kool-Aid jammer in a gutter. Was your first thought not mood? Go ye eye to eye with the gnome without suffering the farmer's fate. Early 2000s livestock. When jellyfish have skeletons, I will harangue you on Nouvelle Vague or Beaufrin. Beaufrin!
One more.
Uno más?
Hell yeah.
I'll recite one, but it's not mine.
Hell yeah.
I have been one acquainted with the night. I've walked out in rain and back in rain. I've outwalked the furthest city light. I've looked down the saddest city lane. I have passed by the watchman on his beat and dropped my eyes, unwilling to explain. And I have stood still and stopped. The sound of feet coming over houses from another street, but not to call me back or say goodbye. And further still, at an unearthly height, one luminary clock against the sky proclaimed the time was neither wrong nor right. I've been one, acquainted with the night.
Yeah. That's what's up. Little Frost for us. Very good. Hey, I love the original stuff too, Matt. Really good stuff. I'm digging it.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
I am
indeed.
finished. I was supposed to
Ganada.
finish up my MFA this semester, but fucking a bunch of bullshit happened, so I'm finishing it up over the summer. But I got my manuscript draft in. It's just a matter of
Fantastic.
finishing my manuscript.
Congratulations. That's
Thanks, man.
amazing, dude. I'm really happy for you. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you could make it by tonight. It's great to finally get you back on the mic. And let's get up soon and come back and join us here on the mic soon as well.
Hell yeah, excited to hear your new stuff as well. I know I haven't done this in like 2-3 years. It's been a minute.
It's great though, man. It's good coming back to it. And
hell yeah.
You know, yeah. It's good to share in the poetry.
Hell yeah, but yeah, let's meet up at Battle Cat sometime or the Kava Bar.
All right. Yeah. I like Battle Cat. Yeah, shout out to Battle Cat. Very good. All right, and the Kava Bar, cool. We gonna do a shot. Yeah, y'all
We
doing
got
a shot?
we actually have 2 more performers.
We do. Oh, okay.
2 more performers.
All right. Well, Kevin and I are
thank
doing
you,
a
Caleb.
shot.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you to
you.
everyone who's here.
Cheers, y'all.
Have a good night.
Bola. Woo.
We have a first time, long time performer. People, you all know them. And they're going to play some music for us. Everybody, give it up for Jules.
Jules. All right. What's up, Jules? Welcome.
Jules will skate.
Excellent.
I'm also wearing skates.
Hey, Jules.
Hi.
Hey, welcome to the open mic. Thanks for doing it. We're going to turn it over to you now for the music. All right, we're giving it up one more time for Jules. Thank you, Jules.
Hey, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is a silly little song I wrote, and it's not finished. But I was feeling it, so. By the mountains, by the sea. This feeling small next to something that breathes. Counting up the change on my mainland. Feel I hit your favorite thoughts in your head. Morals built on chapel doors. Childhood discipline and nothing more. It didn't do my but it taught me grown-ups took on their guilt in order to be free. Jet plane crash on a lavender view. A bottle of wine and a couple of beers. Spitting out the memories and spitting out the years. I kept locked away to accompany my fears. That's all I got. Hell yeah.
One more, come on.
I can do like half of a Brian Ferry song.
Yeah, let's do half of a Brian Ferry song.
All I say is the truth. It's all that matters. Slow it down. Lying, deceiving's a sin. Drifting through the world, it's torn every thought I had don't mean a thing. Don't stop the dance. Don't stop, ooh, don't stop that
is Persephone by Cocteau Twins.
Oh my God, I wish.
I can't do. I don't. It's a language I don't.
Thank you.
Singing on my fevers.
Jules, everybody, give it up.
That was awesome, Jules. Thank you. Very good stuff. Very good. Thanks, Jules.
I wanted to mention
All right,
something.
Madonna, you have one more? What's
I got
up?
one more, but before they come on, I wanted to say something about this audience here that's out here with us. When you come on to talk with the performer, they got super quiet and really allow for that. And I'm just like, it's an honor to play in front of these people here. So give it up
They're
for
a great
yourselves,
audience.
everybody. Come on.
Great audience. It's okay. Give it up for yourselves.
All right.
It's okay every now and then.
Finally,
Yeah. Great audiences tonight, all
have-
around. Thanks, everyone.
Mark Hudson, everybody.
The one and only Mark Hudson! Holy shit! Mark Hudson! Kevin says what's up, too. Yeah.
What's up, Kevin?
What's up,
Caleb?
Mark? Chillin'. How you doing?
I'm good,
Hey,
man.
wait, hold on 1 second. Tell Kevin he should have stayed here instead of living the Kush life by your place. Oh, at the Kush life, there might be weed there.
Hey,
Never
we're
mind.
having a good time, man. You know, you don't even know.
I'm feeling good, man. I'm so glad that I'm
Yeah.
able to rock some tank tops.
Feels good out, right? Yeah. I feel that. Tank tops
vitamin
are
B.
back. Palindromes.
Hell yeah.
Vitamin P.
Vitamin D, B,
D.
A, C, some E. I don't know if that's not all from the sun. Nah. I wish it was.
Cool. It's good either way. Cool. You bring some stuff for us tonight, man?
Yeah, man. I got a chapter I'm gonna read from the Golden Book of Writing.
Oh yes, the Golden Book of Writing.
And then I've got some palindromes, haikus, and a little Shakespeare.
We're dealing. All right, we're gonna turn it over to Mark Hudson now. Y'all give it up one more time for the one on Mark Hudson.
Thank you, Caleb. Appreciate it. Hope everybody's doing well and really enjoying the weather. First, this is a chapter about punctuation. The earliest writing was unpunctuated. The reader was left to pick out sentence from sentence as best he could. Later, it was discovered that separating sentences from each other by some sort of sign made reading easier. Later still, other marks were introduced within the sentence itself to make its structure and meaning clear to the reader at the first glance. The best way to understand punctuation is to remember its origin. When we speak, we make slight pauses or drop or raise the voice to mark off the smaller word groups, clauses, phrases, modifiers, series, etc., of which a complete sentence is usually made up. So too, the inflection of the voice suggests a question or an exclamation. The written word has no such interpreter unless we use a set of symbols as we do in music to indicate the time, the pauses, and the modulations. The purpose of punctuation is to suggest the way in which the written word should be read aloud so as to make it as intelligible as possible. There's a little more there, but I think y'all get the point about punctuation. By the way, great job, Trash Chameleon, who I didn't realize she's got a mustache now, which is incredible.
It's an illusion. Everything is.
Everything is an illusion. You're right. And great job, Jules, as well. I didn't even know Jules could sing. That was incredible.
Trash's consciousness is sort of a mustache.
All right.
I wish.
Now I'm going to challenge myself tonight with the way that I'm going to do these haikus. So I'm going to do them in all of the impressions that I do that sound very similar. So I can try to get my brain to separate them out. So this should get interesting. Okay, this first one. Okay. Haikus from Cookie Monster. Crumbling cookies, not necessarily bad. Best ice cream topping. Crazy Oreos. They have so many flavors. Free advertising. Seriously, man. Oreo, call me up, bro. I will promote you. I am on TV. They are dumb if they do not. Sales will be insane. All right, that was Cookie Monster. Okay, next up, we got a little Yoda. I'm getting it in my brain. I'm getting it right. Okay. People show anger. Listen for truth in message. Ignore how it sounds. Teachers open doors. Listen and absorb lessons. Enter by yourself. When moved to complain, remember karma, endless. Loving leads to love. Okay. Little Yoda. Here's a little Gollum. Little Gollum. Okay. They are haikus.
Damn.
Nice listening for the rhythm.
Process gives me strength.
Whoa. Hell yeah.
Process makes invisible. Process makes sexy. Gollum, good hiker. Have high metabolism. Will make good babies. Gollum is single. Precious will come to me soon. Then, single no more. Okay. A little Gollum. There's a little Gollum.
Yeah.
Little Gollum.
Relatable.
Every morning.
And then here's a little meatwad. Coolest of this bunch. These dudes all on some dum-dum pills. I got the magic. The party don't stop. It's all in my meaty brain. Just ask. I will share. You can't eat me though. I'm an innocent meatball. I'll make 2 meat shapes. All right. Okay, I got one more for you, Caleb. It'll be a random sonnet. And I'm going to try to decipher the Roman numerals this time around. Okay. I was making eye contact the whole time, so y'all know. Okay. Okay, this is 59. Sonnet 59. Yes. Say that thou didst forsake me for some fault, and I will comment upon that offense. Speak of my lameness, and I straight will halt, against thy reasons making no defense. Thou canst not, love, disgrace me half so ill, to set a form upon desired change. As I'll myself disgrace, knowing thy will, I will acquaintance strangle and look strange. Be absent from thy walks, and in my tongue thy sweet beloved name no more shall dwell, lest I too much profane should do it wrong, and haply of our old acquaintance tell. For thee against myself I'll vow debate, for I must ne'er love him whom thou dost hate. All right.
Yeah.
That's it.
William Shakespeare.
Mark Hudson, everybody. Got anything?
Mark Hudson, y'all.
Thanks, Caleb.
Yes,
Thanks,
thank you
Chris.
very much. And thanks to everyone who performed down there at Sovereign tonight. Thanks to Chris Madrano. Thanks to Jorge too. I loved the poetry. That was amazing. Amazing. Yeah, muy bien. Ole. Jorge. Trash Chameleon. Nicholas. Jules. Everyone was awesome. Everyone was awesome. Thank you so much.
We love you, Caleb.
I love you all so much. Yes. Much love. Thank you so much, Sovereign Kava. We'll be back again next week. Same time, same place. Sin's here. What's up, Sin?
Last call at the Kava bar.
And his last call at the Kava bar. Wait. Do it again, but different. Take off your socks. Take off your socks, Sin.
Sin, take off your socks, he says. I don't know what that means. Take off your socks.
Yes. That's
Keep your
right.
shoes on, though.
Yes. That's what I wanted. All right, very good.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Sovereign.
open micers. Thank you, audience, performers, everybody here tonight. Thank you so much.
Many thanks. And thank you, Chris Madrano. We'll see y'all next time. Y'all take care.
Yep,
Stay
I'm gonna have
safe.
a shot
Bula.
now.
All right.
Let's do it.
Cheers. Woo.
All right, good night.
All right. Peace. Y'all give it up one more time for Sovereign Kava.
Poor dead flower, when did you forget that you were a flower? When did you look at your skin and decide you were an impotent, dirty old locomotive?
All right, y'all dirty old locomotives. You're tuned in here to Poetry Open Mic Asheville, coming at you live here in Asheville, North Carolina. We're having a fun night so far, and we got some more performances coming at you. So y'all keep it locked here. I do want to make sure we blast the comments real quick. Yes, indeed. The comments here for the Sovereign Kava folks. Thank you so much for the comments, everyone. Y'all keep the comments coming. We love to hear from the viewers.
And anyone who will listen, we're not our skin of grime. We're not our dread, bleak, dusty, imageless locomotive. We're all beautiful golden sunflowers inside. We're blessed by our own seeds and golden, hairy, naked accomplishment bodies, growing into mad, black, formal sunflowers in the sunset.
Dig it.
Bite on by our eyes, under the shadow of the mad locomotive.
Oh yeah, shout out to E-Dog, E-Money. What's up, E? So good to hear from everyone. Y'all keep the comments coming. We love y'all. Much love to everyone here on the love stream. Poetry Open Mic Asheville, virtual open mic every Wednesday night, 8:30 Eastern Time, U.S. We're going to go to Delaware next and check in with our friend Christopher T. George out there. Y'all got to make a whole bunch of noise for him to hear you over in Delaware, though. Give it up. Yeah. Hey, Christopher.
Hello, Caleb.
Hey, how we doing tonight?
Doing okay.
Good. Very well, and what have you been working on for us?
Well, I've got some wartime poems for you. I've been thinking about what's been happening in Gaza, the tragedy there. I mean, this thing is going to go on and on forever, I'm afraid, you know. And so I've got a poem by somebody else which fits the situation, and also begin with an older poem of mine about Guernica by Picasso, ekphrastic poem that I wrote. You can see the famous painting there.
I saw it in the Reina Sofia in Madrid.
Yeah,
it was the most powerful experience. I really got Picasso when I saw that painting, because I was always a Dali fan. And I got to see some Dali there too, but it was the Picasso that really spoke to me, because I realized the Dali was more cerebral, but the Picasso is visceral. You know, when you see that, when you stand in front of that, I mean, it hits you. Like
it really captures what happened in that town.
Indeed.
What
Yeah.
what a terrible tragedy.
Yes.
And
Indeed. Yeah.
you know, to bomb civilians is happening right now, and women and children. It's ghastly. It's terrible.
It is. It is terrible, and yeah, I hope they will stop. But yeah, as you said, you know, we fear it may go on forever. But
right.
Anyway, but thank you for acknowledging that and speaking to that tonight. That's important, and I look forward to hearing the poems.
Yep.
Indeed.
Okay, coming up.
All right, we'll turn it over to you. Y'all give it up one more time for Christopher T. George.
Guernica by Picasso. Even after all these years, the women are still screaming. Fingers transmuted into sausages or sardines that won't stop the babies from falling. Body parts mixed with those of bull and stallion. Eyes flirred, hooves, horns, teeth, faces ripped in two. The bellows of animals become human. And a poem that I found that addresses the situation in Palestine. This is called Running Orders by Lena Khalaf Tufhaha. They call us now before they drop the bombs. The phone rings and someone who knows my first name calls and says in perfect Arabic, "This is David." And in my stupor of sonic booms and glass shattering symphonies still smashing around in my head, I think, do I know any Davids in Gaza? They call us now to say, run, you have 58 seconds from the end of the message. Your house is next. They think of it as some type of wartime courtesy. It doesn't matter that there is nowhere to run to. It means nothing that the borders are closed and your papers are worthless. And mark you only for a life sentence in this prison by the sea. And the alleyways are narrow, and there are more human lives packed one against the other, more than any other place on earth. Just run. We aren't trying to kill you. It doesn't matter that you can't call us back to tell us the people we claim to want aren't in your house, that there's no one here except you and your children who were cheering for Argentina, sharing the last loaf of bread for this week, counting candles left in case the power went out. It doesn't matter that you have children. You live in the wrong place, and now is your chance to run to nowhere. It doesn't matter that 58 seconds isn't long enough to find your wedding album, or your son's favorite blanket, or your daughter's almost complete college application, or your shoes, or to gather everyone in the house. It doesn't matter that you had planned, or what you had planned. It doesn't matter who you are. Prove you're human. Prove you stand on two legs. Run. This one's called Domino, and it begins with a quote. We did it to prevent a greater evil, to stop infiltration from the north. We intended only to kill vegetation. I have been born with no limbs because of Agent Orange you sprayed in that old war when your bombers filled our skies. With no eyes, I don't see the journalist who photographs me in black and white. My head lolls because it's so heavy when my mother feeds me rice and my mouth yawns open. I live on, unlike the deformed babies that stir goggle-eyed in formaldehyde in Tudu Hospital, Ho Chi Minh City. I live on as a reminder. Here I am, swept under the rug of history, the legacy of another war in another place. And I know I've read this one before, but I think it again fits the situation. I'd read about a teenage girl, aged 12, in Istanbul, who was killed in a terrorist bombing. Her name was Shema Ozkan. At the explosion, she rushed to survey the havoc, craned from the balcony, despite her father's warning. The next blast shot shrapnel through her heart. A balcony should be for dreaming of sunsets, fountains and gardens, and a young man who brings a gift of fragrant fruit in the morning sun. And I'm going to finish with this one. This is about my friend, Dave Eberhardt, veteran poet of Baltimore, who was sent to prison in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, federal prison, for pouring blood on draft files. Blood on Draft Files, Baltimore, 1967, for Dave Eberhardt. The so red blood did its job. Soldier blood, student blood, verily the blood of Jesus. In reality, you poured duck blood on the files in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Enough for the powers to take notice and act. An event from another era, a generation ago, a crime for which you served 2 years in jail. Phil Berrigan, a Josephite priest doing God's work, received 6 years in jail for his misdemeanor. The powers had seen, and they had reacted. I recall how in a poem you roasted quail on a jail radiator. Now you work with inmates downtown. Would I have had the courage to get blood on my hands? At Christmas, we get together with you and Kathy and enjoy salmon, a bloodless fish. You are age 69. In the year of your crime, 9,353 GIs died. Thank you, Caleb.
And that's Christopher T. George, y'all. Thank you so much, Christopher. Really powerful stuff there. Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah. And of course, yeah, I love the Guernica piece. I mean, that's such a beautiful ekphrastic poem there.
Thank you.
Indeed. Well, we'll see you again next time, Christopher. Until then, take care. Keep writing. All right, same here. Thanks a lot. Bye. Cheers. Christopher, y'all. Christopher T. George. All the way from Delaware tonight. It's great to have Delaware in the house with us here in Asheville. We're having a good time. I'm chilling here with Kevin Evans, and we got him coming up in just a minute, but I think we have a couple, at least 1 or 2 performers up first. We have, let's see, Sahil. I don't see here yet, nor do I see Justin. All right, Rachel is here, ready to go. We'll get Rachel on here. If you are performing tonight, make sure to follow the StreamYard link and get backstage so we know you're ready to go. And we'll get you on here very soon. We got spots open. If anyone else wants to jump on tonight, we got a little bit of time left too for some extras. So y'all just follow that StreamYard link. We appreciate it. And also, thank you very much for the comments. Always good to hear the comments from people. Thank you so much. Big shout out to our homies. Yes, indeed. Alright. Cool. Let's get Rachel beamed in here. It's always so great to see Rachel on the mic. Y'all gotta make a whole bunch of noise, though. Give it up. Oh.
Caleb.
Hey, Rachel, how are you doing tonight?
It's nice to see you. I'm doing great. I have loved the
Good.
show so far. Some really powerful stuff. And I love all the performers at Sovereign Kava. It's so
Right.
awesome to see people like doing that in person again. So I look forward to doing that myself.
Yes, and we will do more of that. Yeah, for sure. Well, that's great, Rachel. Yes, I'm glad you could be here. What do you have for us tonight?
So I have one cover poem and one original. Wonderful. And yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Just one of each?
Yeah, well, exactly. The cover poem is a little longer,
Cool.
and I'm really honored to read it. It's by a Palestinian American poet named Hala Al-Yan.
Wonderful. Awesome. Cool. Great. Well, thank you for bringing that tonight, and I will turn it over to you, and we will listen to the poetry. And yeah, thank you for sharing, Rachel. Y'all give it up one more time. Rachel McMurray, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight, and thank you to everyone who has performed so far. And I really loved especially Christopher's reading. So I was inspired to read this poem that caught me about 7 years ago. Again, her name is Hala Al-Yan. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. She's, again, as I said, a Palestinian American poet, and I watched a TEDx video, TEDx Brooklyn. And again, this was 7 or 8 years ago, and something about this poem just caught my heart, and I found myself returning again and again to this poem, and I thought that it is especially appropriate in light of what is happening in the Middle East right now. So I myself have part of my ancestry rooted in Syria. I am part Syrian, and so although I have no actual connection to that culture, I was raised totally American, I still feel really strongly that poetry can be a great way of sharing this this information and these feelings around the world. So thank you so much for listening. And just as a clarification, the word Gaza, she pronounces when she reads this poem as Chaza, so I'll be pronouncing it that way as well. And it's called Dear Chaza. Dear Chaza, I'm sorry. Dear Beirut, I still love you like an arsonist. Dear Venice, when that glass blower put his lips to the glowing pipe and I followed his breath and into an ornament, I understood grace. Dear New Orleans, you gave me swelter and melody and staircase after the longest winter of my life. You are where I forgave myself. Dear Boston, I found the bird already dead, crooked nest scattering the pavement, and for days all I saw was that constellation of bones. Dear Ayanapa, I cannot hear your name without thinking war and ship and 2 moons before coastline. Dear Tripoli, it was whiplash. It was awful month. It was season of flinching. I won't be coming back. Dear Rome, when I think of my future self, she is walking your piazza wearing something yellow. Dear Wichita, I remember the summer songs on the radio, the car rides through the backbone of your highways. I remember cornfields and pregnant sky and always a thunderstorm. Dear Chaza, I'm sorry. Dear Ramallah, Thank you for the applause. Thank you for the seltzer water, the tabla player, the 3 a.m. tomato and bread. Thank you for the balcony. Dear Dubai, I forgot a scarf, a silver ring, a tube of lipstick, and courage to make a mistake. I found the ring. The rest you may keep. Dear Aleppo, forgive me my litter, my uneaten rice, my abundance of light bulbs. Forgive me my bed, soft and warm, even in January. Dear Baghdad, 26 years, and you still make me cry. Dear Doha, with you, I am always dreaming of starlit eels and honey water and swans bathing in fluorescent sky. I miss those colors. Dear Istanbul, marry me. Dear Dallas, I bought polished pebbles from your mall kiosks and pretended I was Aladdin, turning the soil over and gasping. Dear Haza, I'm sorry. Dear Beirut, you are cherry end of cigarette, you are pulse and tunnel, freckles and siren. How can you fit so much? Dear Norman, Oklahoma, no one calls me Holly anymore. I blink, slept, woke, wanting fairy tale hair for breakfast, loving boys with quarterback hands and suburban smiles. Dear Las Vegas, I'd rather not. Dear Brooklyn, I came to you, tumbled and spun. I came to you with 62 books and the mistakes I'd gathered like splinters. You showed me where to sit. Dear Dublin, someday. Dear Damascus, nothing is as dangerous as an unlit match. You taught us that. Dear Paris, by beauty I meant that bridge, those clouds and the legs my brother and I dangled over the water. Dear Jerusalem, only you know what I am capable of. Dear London, when I didn't speak, it wasn't because I was ungrateful. I was trying not to cry. Dear Huzza, I'm sorry. Dear Manhattan, I left a part of myself in that nightclub like some paper crane with a beating heart. She is crumpled and sleeping. Do not wake her. Dear Bangkok, I ate your fruit, salted, bare fingers peeling back skin for shrines of gold and sugar. Dear Beirut, I bruise as easily as you do. We are both anemic veins and unbrushed hair and survivor's guilt. Dear Haza, when I come to you, it will be summer, scorching sun, and a music to the shoreline. You'll ask me, what took so long? And I'll tell you where I've been. So, again, that was Dear Haza by Hala Aliyan. Thank you so much for listening. I love her work. I beg you to check her out when you get a chance, because she is a powerful poet. So anyhow, I'll just close it out with a shorter original that I've read before, but I reworked a little bit. So this is called Your Polaris Arms. Nothing ever dies. That's what the wind says. That's what the spider web cleaves to its shivering light lines like shadow to heal. That's where the moon goes. But no, not dead. like holly branches in late October, or the way you were once unknown to me, before we laughed at each other, surprised. Didn't know my name, didn't know the curve of my skin, how my lips fit against your neck. Didn't know me, but for the dreams. And they were nightmares. Apocalypse, something in the sky too bright, and then I'd disappear. I'd come to you, a comfortable ghost, and we would run through lavender fields. Summit of solace, overwhelm of yes, eye to eye and children again. Then gone, a nothing, not dead and not dying, and the dreams live on in our hands, in our habits, pictures now, the same dreams. While we break beneath Orion's ancient outline, grateful to explode to supernova at long last, to be swept into your constellation like gold dust into your Polaris arms, collected, embraced, never dead, no, but the spider web cleaves to the light lines, and the moon goes. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening.
Beautiful, beautiful work, Rachel. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Incredible stuff.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, yeah. I love that. Yeah, the original and the Palestinian poem, incredible. Thank you so much for sharing tonight. And,
thank you so much for having me. Absolutely, and I'll see you next time.
Dude, excellent. I look forward to it. It's always a pleasure. Y'all give it up one more time for Rachel McMurray. All right. See you, Rachel. Woo! All right, you got it locked here to Poetry Over Mike Asheville, coming at you live from Asheville, North Carolina. Yes, we are live here. All right. Yes, there we go. Let's see. That was Rachel. Thank you so much, Rachel. We got Kevin Evans coming up next. I do want to thank our sponsor, Sovereign Kava. Always big shout out to everyone down at the bar, and shout out to all our viewers all over the world. Now, we really appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for all the comments. A couple comments there for Rachel. Indeed, yes, Rachel. Oh yes, and I wouldn't mind having that as well. Rachel, the Palestinian poet. You can drop that in the comments. Awesome. And anyway, nonetheless, everybody keep the comments coming. We really appreciate it. We love to hear from our viewers. We just got a couple more performers for you tonight. Keep in mind we're here each and every Wednesday night. And y'all keep rocking with us tonight. We're having a good time here. It's a beautiful spring night in Asheville. And Kevin Evans is here with us tonight, the great Asheville poet. He's been doing open mic with us since Lexington Avenue? Yeah. Since the beginning. Since the very beginning. So 10 plus years. It's great to have Kevin in the house tonight. So, you know what you got to do. Make a whole bunch of noise out there. Jump up and down, scream and shout. And give it up for the one and only Kevin Evans.
Hola, and terrific job, everybody, thus far, for sure. Rachel, awesome, and just everybody. Thank y'all very, very much. And, I'm not going to hold y'all for too long. It's past my bedtime, perhaps. But while I'm here, I'm going to read a new poem and an older poem. And maybe a little blues harp at the end, and then we'll just go with it. All right, this poem is called Blue Midnight Light. It was actually inspired, a lot of it was inspired by Robert Johnson, documentary I just recently viewed. Tragic. The wind loses the seed. Hooked to a sneeze, the moon and sun contagiously yawned into each other, hinting time to sleep. Yet wispy, wintry pillows in the sky, too elusive and flimsy to fever forehead hold ya. Foraging through dried petals of azaleas and magnolias. Pole dancer soldiers of midnight hoodoo, roofied by magic and illusions of peace. One way or another, the screams flee among outer space's favorite keys. Free, free, free we will be as your favorite blown kisses, designed as boomerangs, return to haunt you in the best way. Just when you thought nests were grave, and the rest behaved like saints to avoid flames of favorite ultimate king of snakes, saved by grades in the final semester, trimester, own destiny master class of your own before even exiting the womb, groomed as cartoon character, caricatured in real life, parodied by design of favorite misaligned paradigm. Let midnight light shine on your grind and grime, and I'll see you enough. I'll see you soon enough on that side. Cheers. Thank you, Caleb, and thank y'all. This one doesn't have a title. It was written July 5th, 2011. Without the benefits of the sin, I done it again, again. Brandished family jewels in blindfolded stupor, serenaded with phantom syringe into manic delirium. And Lucifer's gift is looser. But I am not devil or Satan worshipper, nor Saturn, nor palace mansion. No dancing dreamers can dampen this steamer. I think you know where your toes follow. Give a holler when you get your life back again. To father a lady or gentleman blended better than your original sin. Smelling like the afterbite of original victim. In afterlife, bath for the foolish and wise. Afterglow gently, go get him, till his shine has completely risen. Just a time that for you is the present and not hidden. Without the benefits of the sin and origin, orgy for the poorest souls of ladies and gentlemen crumpling into torn parts of their children. You aren't even around to see them, and she comes around and you a pendulum. Pushes all your buttons, 'cause she knows she can bend them. Tree limb, arm, scissor, tail against your heart just before dawn. And you led her on. And you brought her fox. You brought her owl, blessed moon streak. You took to the summer at the tip of the top of the best christened city. And now she is sitting in the sea laughing and bleeding from her loin naturally. You are confused and wonder how she's walking, your tongue and trunk on a chain-linked leash. Though this isn't the time to be better leaf. With your children, play their whole life long, from the hills to the beach. And let them play those keys. And let them sing. I think that's all I got in me for tonight. It's been quite a night over here. Thank y'all.
Thanks, Kevin.
Sure.
Kevin Evans, y'all. Oh man, that was so good. I could at this point I could sit in that beanbag and listen to that blues harp for quite a long time, I think. But thank you for that. Yes, that hits in the soul. Thank you, Kevin, man. Good poetry medicine there. Music for y'all. Thanks everyone for tuning in to Poetry Open Mic Asheville tonight. Thanks for riding with us. I think we got one more performer for you. Is Emilio here? We do have a couple comments for Kevin here. I'll blast the comments real quick. Wait, that's for Rachel. Oh yeah, there's that poet for anyone interested. Hello. And then, yes, some comments for Kevin. Swamps. Yeah, Blue Midnight Light. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Thanks, Kevin. Anyway, y'all can sign up every week in the Poetry Open Mic AVL group on Facebook, and check us out. Let's see, and we have Emilio. All right, cool. We're running out of batteries here. But I will do a quick poem for y'all, and then we'll go right into the Emilio set with the poetry. I know he's got some good poetry tonight. We'll catch up after that. This poem is called Invisible World. I wring out laundry in the rank world. Blackbirds fly in and out of an open window. For centuries, distress was my dwelling place. Now I look skyward and dream, head resting in an open window. Tall buildings and street poles block my view, so I throw all my possessions out of an open window. Kings and their lobbyists lie down in palace corridors. A falcon with a note appears at the open window. Rulers cannot be trusted. Nothing has changed. A bandit steals my soul and makes through an open window. Beside the oak bookshelf, a wine bottle filled with peacock feathers. The invisible world lies just beyond the open window. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see if I can remember this old Lorca poem. This is De Profundis. Los 100 enamorados duermen para siempre bajo la tierra seca. Andalucía tiene largos caminos rojos. Córdoba, olivos verdes, donde poner 100 cruces que los recuerdan. Los 100 enamorados duermen para siempre. The 100 lovers sleep forever under dry soil. Andalusia has long red roads. Cordoba, green olive trees, where 100 crosses are placed in their memory. The 100 lovers sleep forever. All right. Thank you. Olé. All right, cool. I think we got Emilio connected here, live from Logan Square in Chicago. It's so good to have Emilio on the mic. Let's get to Emilio, And y'all got to make a whole shit ton of noise, though. Give it up. Give it up, Kevin. Yeah. All right. What's up, E?
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?
What's up, man? I'm chilling here with Kevin. Kevin says hi.
Hey! What's up, buddy?
We can hardly even see you.
Yeah, I just realized that. It's like, hold on a second. Let me, or how about
He
that?
can't hear you either, so that was pointless.
Okay. Like, call him over again so I can give him the... Please.
There he is. He's saying hi. Very good. Hey man, are you ready to do some poems? I gotta change a battery real quick. We'll come back and chat with Kevin, but
I'm super ready. I'm not.
You're
showing
always
you...
ready. I know you're ready to do some poems. Hell yeah.
Huh? Yeah. But I want to show you this a different darkness. So this is I'm on the second floor of the apartment that I will be living in.
Oh, cool.
And there's a huge tree.
New digs.
So yeah, I won't be moving in until later next month, but
gotcha.
I'll be living in the neighborhood of Logan Square.
Nice.
And I'm actually roommates with someone who you know, Chelsea.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, Chelsea. Big shout out. Say hi to Chelsea for me.
I will.
That's
I will.
excellent.
I will.
Very good.
So
cool. I haven't seen Chelsea in a while. That's
yeah,
great.
man. I pan to her, but it's so dark out here you can't see nothing anyway. So
yeah. Tell her I said hi.
I will. He says hi.
Hello. Yes.
She says hello.
Awesome.
So, I'm gonna set this down while I grab my papers, but yeah. Let's
All right,
give
you got it. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. All right, we got Emilio Maldonado coming up for you here on Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Y'all keep it locked, and you know, stay tuned because we got some great Chicago poetry coming at you. It's good to have Emilio in the house, and Chelsea's there too. We should get Chelsea on here sometime too. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, man. She would definitely come.
Yeah.
I just
very cool.
You know, I asked her if she would do something tonight, but she said she didn't. She hasn't anything to read tonight.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But next time maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I just sprung this on her like 2 minutes ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't like anything like we talked about. So
yeah.
I just kind of.
Hey, you want to go live around the world? Like.
Yeah, right.
Like,
exactly. It's like.
Hold on. Let me.
Does that mean I have to? Yeah, right. Exactly.
Let me at least get my poems. Yeah. Well, cool, man. Very cool. Well, yeah, I think we'll turn it over to you.
Yeah, man.
And we'll sit back. Kevin and I are gonna listen to the poetry, man. We're stoked.
Cool.
And we'll come back and save ourselves after that. But you know, everybody out there, jump up and down, spin around, blow a vuvuzela, and make just generally a whole bunch of noise. For Emilio Maldonado, give it up, live from Chicago.
Yeah, man, go blow that vulva. That vulva's a vuvuzela. Whoops. All right, that was corny. So I feel like doing a bunch of these to songs. So here's one. Salud. Some mezcal. I got some dirty ass thing in there. Unwieldy. I didn't want to wake up with you this morning. I had forgotten enough details about you. That women grabbing the hair on my chest and my hand appearing on welcome waist, hips, and the warm, soft hard of a young woman's ass made walking through this page of the story and breaths like easier. Espero tu llamada. Son las 11 de la mañana. Son las 11 de la mañana y te extraño. Encuentro un templo mayor de una raza desaparecido. Entre la basura se buscan los huesos de estas vidas. A giant throws down a love song, a fuck song, a doing it right song. Trees whistle by, indifferent as ever. Birds unwelcome float on dirty feathers. Until I saw a photo and remembered my hand on your neck, my eyes on your mouth, and afternoons of your moans. Ni la cruda o borrachera me ayuda. June evenings used to be pleasant. When I drink too much or care too much, I become incoherent and knowable. There's drop-offs, canyons, valleys of infinite possibilities. Dreams may lead. Again, caricias, aventuras, tiempo perdido y conocimiento de uno mismo. If I got somewhere quiet, I'd melt away. Let me call bullshit on myself. I'd punch a mirror because my teeth hurt more than my hands, usually. I need a basement Mexican punk show to run out of air, gasp, and heart attack the pit. You know, punk. All right. I've got lies to remember. I'm all kinds of hurt that no tequila, no bourbon, no long night. I've got a monster inside of me that knows how to find you. You, the darkest spot in the night. Always find the darkness in the night. Won't stop thinking. It's so easy to see. Laying there, you know my ugliness. Windows are breaking in this room. Can I stop feeling? I'm dancing with you now. Blood is being spilled, and I'm dancing with you now. Whew. You're a pain inside of me, and there's no words for it. How do I heal from you, my dear? You're the lie I told myself so I could remember to breathe. What's your name? I passed 2 Chinatown drunks. They're the only cats around that look like me. So blind from crazy wine. They dance, they laugh. Maybe I love you, but I've never trusted myself. I play Russian roulette with the heart, but it's mine. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who lives? Who dies? We're immortal. I'm scared of a real kiss. I dream of ice. I'll be basalt, Olmec, colossal head, majesty, and a coward. I'll be basalt, Olmec, colossal head, majesty, and a coward. Immovable, impenetrable, but yellow. Blind Lemon laughs at this cat. I'll wear the same shirt for a week, the same mask for years. A different pair of eyes every day. But it's mine. A baby's hair contains hope. I froze when it was time to call. A life, tender, sweet bluebird of a life. A pretty girl's breast. Listen now, kids. I lost my baby, let her out of my hands. I throw away my strength. To avoid the shame. The only partner I've left is chance. Dark skies, blue sky, slate, gravel, hard dirt. It just rained and I smell Thursday. I never, ever, never abided by farewells till now. My ghost days are ending. Fucking Lee Morgan and that fucking trumpet motherfucker. Shit. What you know about Lee Morgan? What you know about Lee Morgans? What you know? What the fuck I know about some Lee Morgans? Saying Lee Morgans like that, like they're fucking sneakers. Junius Paul. Alright. I know I'm doing a lot with the music, but I dig how it sounds. So. This is a song called Fred Anderson and a Half by Junius Paul. He's from Chicago. This is about Fred Anderson, but this is also about the Velvet Lounge. They kept the chandeliers. Barbecue around the corner. Cheap beers. My favorite crowd. And of course, Fred is still here. I hear a man singing, "God damn it!" Some love after midnight, but battered and seduced with the rhythm. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ooh, I love it. I don't know why. Speaking tongues with instruments. The man played on. His art propelled him. An exquisite agony for us to bear. Witness. Creation has no pause. It kneels before none, but bows carefully and at your service. Slow enter a stage barefoot to these blues. The Chicago African blues. Right here on Surmet and Indiana. A witness to planets and universes being born. Strange, left, up and down quarks get sexed. Strange, left, up and down quarks get sexed. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. A holy trinity, if I ever. Antiquity is dead. Long live modern man. Long live. Long live modern man. Disconnected, shipwrecked, forlorn, and abandoned. Viva. All right, I got one more. Trying to find poetry in the dark. Trying to find poetry in the dark. I don't know about you, but sometimes it's too dark to poo. I'm just joking. It's never too dark to poo. Don't you worry. I know. Alright, I'm getting there. La 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 la. Where's my poetry? La 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 la. Where's my words? La 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 la. Oh, okay. Okay. I got this one. I was listening to Caleb talk about Dali and Picasso earlier. Just, I mean, This made me think of another moment in Spain. I can't see well. I miss clarity. A black wall devastated me once, years ago. My tears slip past my beard. I leave my memory to its own care. I try to smile, realizing what just happened, that I'm alive still. I used to soar. I can still sort of dance. I used to be able to say, I can still dance, but I stare. I intrude. I'm always looking for fresh faces. I sleep alone. Oblivion grows impatient. Disappointment wrestles with hope. What courage I had leaves me again. I can hear a calliope. I can't smile. I'm ruined. Again. I don't sleep. I try not to become steel. I make promises and wishes. I close my eyes to it all. I have many more questions. I need a flower, I think. Alright, uno más. That means one more for all you round-eyed devils. Just kidding. You don't have round eyes. Alright, I'm going to play a song that I just really like. And you should too. But I've never tried it with this. Instead of I wish I could give you more, take all that you need. Lightning and thunder strikes, sexiest sounds the earth makes. I can't wait for the rain. I can feel it lingering in the air. She keeps making eye contact with me. She told me to hurry home. She said she likes it when I whisper. The storm's been brewing down south. The lightning strikes are getting closer, faster. It's heavy in the air, everywhere. The room has become electric. My hair is stand on end. I can't help but smile. Smile for about... Smile. Smile for what's about to come. A fire begins. dreams, blurring eyesight, blurs of heat. I dream about your back, that last little part of it. I walk in the street, almost getting hit by cars. It's beginning to rage. Kitchen sink, fireman. Faucets are inadequate. My hands are burnt. They stink from the kisses you saved for another. I want to kill you. I'm the colonizers killing everything in a name, in a neighborhood. I pretend I know what I want. Voices, grunts. I want to humiliate you as I have been, as I deserve. One day, I hope to meet you, who will burn everything I ever gave her. I snored when I dreamt of fucking you in the woods. I watch your hands when I'm at the barber. I imagine your hands where his are. The summer, the Bronx, and Panama City. I'm drowsy waiting for your hands. Burning bush of nettles and disgust. Impatience. Flames are in Buenos Aires, coming in wool pants. Candy. Cotton candy thighs. Las llamas bailan y pintan la tierra cósmica. Your ass is so far away. Bedposts remain shiny and unpolished. I hate them. I dream of them. You. Smoking ash. The floor and ceiling are a mess that I'm supposed to clean. It's gone. It's all I've got left of proof that there was a fire once. It's nice when it works out like that, right? Alright, that's it, bro.
Live from Logan Square in
Logan
Chicago.
Square?
That's what's up, Logan Square.
Logan Square?
Yep. Is that how they say it?
Well, you know, depends on who you is. So it's either like
Exactly,
I live in Logan Square, or it's like Logan Square.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's like the difference between, you know, hey, I'm just whistling down the street, or I'm whistling from up the street. You know,
that's true.
It's two different neighborhoods, man.
Yep.
Two different. Well, the same neighborhood, two different neighborhoods, though. You know.
Yep.
Same square foots. Damn it! That's, you know what? Okay, so I got to tell you something that I told Chelsea, but I'm probably going to make Chelsea laugh. So I have this tendency, right, that whenever I have friends that I'm around, I start like taking like little qualities of theirs that I don't even mean to, you know. But I also do it like when I'm in a certain place.
Yeah.
I'll take on customs.
I think I do that too.
Yeah.
I find it endearing.
Yeah. I do that, but
like if I'm I'm hanging out with my friends from England or like friends from Spain or whatever, it gets really bad. Like,
completely,
you know,
yes.
Next thing you know, I got an English accent. I'm like, what?
I came back to Spain for 3 months, I was speaking with the Spanish accent.
Yeah.
And I was saying things like vale. And like my uncle was like, what the fuck is that all about? What are
Yeah.
you know, like you trying to like big time me? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, yeah. I
And
think
then I explained it to
sometimes
him.
people think you're mocking them or something, you
No,
know. But
yeah,
it's,
right.
it's actually like you're adapting. We're trying to get on the
Yes.
level and
Yeah,
communicate.
totally.
To get, you know, let's speak let's speak the language. You know.
So I do that
speak
shit
your
all
language.
the time.
Yeah.
And with Chelsea, she abbreviates everything, but even some stuff that I'm kind of like, did I not get that because I'm too old, or is that just like something that an abbreviation that she just made up on her own? You know, and they're so like Dennis Miller like obscure that I mean I'll have. It's like it's easier doing the fucking Friday crossword than sometimes deciphering what like, you know, LQ asterisk means. I'm like,
No,
I
I know
gotta
what you're
fucking
saying.
Google this shit. Like we're trying to
No,
speak
I
the
do.
same language.
Maybe I'm old, but I have to Google the abbreviations.
Yeah,
sometimes,
I'm always.
You know?
Yeah, I have to actually.
Like,
So
yeah, if I was
but
like
then, so she abbreviates
LMAFO,
everything.
what is
Yeah.
that?
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So then just now I did the same damn thing, and I just shortened something for no fucking reason. Like I don't mind saying like what's the haps because like that predates like even me, you know. But I literally have done it like now twice since I've been here. You know, like instead of saying
Creeping up
circulation
on you.
earlier, I was just like, yeah, you know, the air circo, and I was like, okay, I got to stop talking about whatever I was talking about and just like comment on how I cannot do this. Like, this can't happen to me.
Oh yeah.
You know, but it's happening because now I just did it again.
Oh, I know, man. But
So that was
it's
a
all
little
good.
that was a little sideways rant, bro.
Yeah.
I love you. Sorry I
love
missed.
you too.
Sorry I missed Kevin Reed, but oh goddamn,
That's all right. You can go back and watch it. Kevin's here.
On the internet. I have
Yeah,
to go back and watch a lot of y'all on the internet.
I'm. What I
Yeah,
mean
right.
is, yeah. on the inner
Right.
who? I'm
Yeah.
the inner spy. Yeah, buddy.
The interwebs. Yeah.
No, but
Kevin's listening. He's listening through my headphones. I don't have an extra pair.
Background with the poems, of course. Like you always got the best soundtrack for your shit.
We were saying that.
That's
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah. The music. Yeah, it like fits, man. Like the poems. I like how you do that. Yeah. And we were pretty much talking the whole time you were reading. Like we kept getting sidetracked. I know, but what I'm saying is your poems kept inspiring us. Oh yeah, like blah 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 blah. Like yeah. And I love it when poems do that, man. I mean, if you just sit there and you're like, okay, that was cool, you know. But it was like, no, this reminds me of this and this and this and this and wow, did you ever think about that way? And like, you know,
yeah.
Should get your thoughts going, I think. But,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's
though.
good shit. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. The one that I did about Fred Anderson. Well, so
yeah, we heard that.
Right, a few of those that I did, maybe like 3 that I did today, I did last week. But I enjoyed doing them so much that I just wanted to do them again. It, you know, kind of. And one of the fun things that like you and I have spoken many times, and I know you co-signed this from, like, you know, there ain't nothing wrong with reading from a page, you know. So it's like, it doesn't make you a better or worse performer. I mean, shit, you know, like all 3 of us are testament to that. You know, it's like if we're reading from paper, you know, we'll still blow your socks off and deliver the goods.
You still got to make it come alive.
Right,
I mean,
right.
The key is to read from paper and make it not sound like you're reading from the paper, right?
True.
Yeah.
But what reading from paper allows me to do when I'm like listening to music is I just flow wherever I'm flowing in that moment, you know. So like that last poem, I hadn't done it with that song before, but thankfully I knew the song well enough that I could kind of like anticipate some of the things ahead of time to like set up a line so it would sound, you know, a little bit more interesting, you know.
Yeah. And you can only memorize so much stuff too.
Yeah.
For the viewers out there, Amelia comes from the Chicago scene, which is where slam poetry came from. And in the slam poetry scene, they will nail you for reading off a paper. You get points off for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People think it's
like,
a bad thing.
It was a 10. It was a 10 poem, but he read it from the paper, so it's only a 7. Like they don't care. Like damn.
Yeah. Right. It's like, so you'd rather that I rehearse something kind of like a fucking pom pom squad? Is that what you'd like?
Yeah. Right. All right. Slam's not without its flaws, of course. But.
Right. I know. I guess that might be sour grapes on my part.
What, did they dock you for reading a poem off a page?
Well, they probably dock me for thinking I'm a white dude, but anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I'm totally joking.
No.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's like.
I got to listen to some of your conversation with Christopher T. Giorgio about that painting. That one that I said was for you. That's when I saw. I was in Barcelona, and I went to the Joan Miró Museum.
Yeah.
And you know how it's like up at the top of that hill, and
I haven't actually been to Barcelona. I've been like everywhere else in Spain except for Barcelona
man.
and the what's the place up north?
The
Basque country.
Basque. Yeah.
I want to check out Basque country sometime.
I'm losing the name of it too. I think it begins with a G. No, Bilbao.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't been there. Yeah. So there's still a lot I need to see there, but yeah.
Barcelona. Oh man, that's oof. That is a mate. It's just you're walking around like from in a 20-minute walk. You can literally walk from a corner where there was like Romans living 2,000 years ago to some glass and steel modern architecture, and the fucking history in between. The Picasso Museum in Barcelona is carved out from like 4 kind of essentially like mansions that are all like next to each other, but they're built in different eras. So like one of them is like 16th century, another one's like 15th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like slightly right, and they're right, and the museum, what it is it carves out like knockdown walls, so it joins the whole first floor of all 4 buildings and the whole second floor, like that kind of thing, to make them like different galleries that you walk through. So it's a fucking like the entrance to the museum. You're walking through the old stables.
Wow.
Because they built over the stables because it's like a vertical building. So the stables are on the ground level, and then the residences are like you walk upstairs. And anyway, so all this Barcelona, man. So anyway, so when I was at that museum in the Joan Miró, it was the whole thing dedicated to him. And there was this one room I'd never heard of. Like I've seen so many colorful pieces of work of Joan Miró. There's actually
it's amazing.
There's a Joan Miró statue here in Chicago that almost nobody knows about because it's almost directly across the street from the world famous Picasso.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's
okay.
like you could
goes to that. Yeah.
Nobody even knows the Miró is there. Plus, the Picasso is like 70 feet tall, and the Miró is like maybe 18. So it's like much different scale. I mean, it's like literally like tucked in between 2 buildings. It couldn't be more, hidden in plain sight than you can get.
Yeah.
But anyhow, all of the Miró work I've ever seen is very colorful. And then there's this room when he did this painting. And it's kind of like vibing a little bit with what Christopher T. George and you guys were talking about, when like how visceral that Guernica painting was. He painted this whole wall just black. Huge big wall, and it's like all black. And there was many times when if you would have described it to me, I'm like, okay, well that sounds stupid.
Right. It's one of those that like you're telling us now, and I'm like, okay, and it was black.
Right.
But it was like that painting. Like, of course, I'd seen the Guernica painting before that, you know. But when you go and stand in front of the Guernica painting, you get it. And that's, I mean, that's how that's art is made. That kind of art, you know. It's
everything
like,
you said exactly about standing in front of this black wall, and
exactly,
then so I just like walked right up to it to be like as close as I am to the screen, right? And then I'm like looking at the different brush strokes, and it's almost I could almost feel like screams and despair in those different strokes. I was like, fuck me. And I moved back, and then I just like, you know, stirred at a more kind of like typical viewing distance. And I was just standing there, and I was like, I got fucking all like choked up. It fucked me up. And anyway, so when you were talking about that,
same with the Guernica,
that's why I pulled that poem out, because that one of the poems I wrote from partially about that experience, and you made me think about that. So I wanted to share that because you enjoy that poems talking to each other vibe.
I do, man. I love it when that happens. Yeah. So thank you. Yeah. Thanks.
Both of you guys have inspired me to definitely. Both of you guys have inspired me lots of times. From like, oh shit, I got to get this poem out. This is what I got to do right now. So
yeah. I know. Yeah, Kevin will do that, man.
Yeah.
Shit, Kevin writes poems that way, man. I'll be hanging out with the bar with him, and he'll be like, you say something or something, and so we're having a conversation. He's like, hold on a second, you know, and he's like writing on a napkin, like,
yeah. I've seen you do that too. Yeah, the few times I've been there, I've seen you do that. Yeah. Oh man, I look forward to. I'm hoping, crossing fingers, that maybe I can make a drive down there in July.
What?
And and I would love to get bleary-eyed with you two mofos.
Oh yes, it can be done.
That and then shout and be shouted at by some poetry words.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Shout and be shouted out with the poetry.
All right, man.
Well, shit, man. Let's make it happen, dude. I'm glad you stopped by tonight.
Thank you. I'm so glad I did too. It's great seeing you two guys.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little something to close it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna move to my phone because my laptop battery is going. Fuck you, motherfucker. I'm old.
Okay. No, that happens.
Yeah. All right, man.
Well, you're the man, Emilio. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Much love to you, to all the poets, to Mr. Medrano hosting from the Sovereigns.
Yeah.
You know, big, you know, brakata ups to your brother Morgan.
Morgan, our technical director.
Mr.
Always
Backstage.
We couldn't do it without him. We really couldn't.
Hey, I just made that dirty. If I was El General from Panama,
backstage.
If I was El General from Panama, that would be a
hit.
The
backstage.
Mr. Backstage, Mr. Backstage, Mr. Backstage. Que me digas, papi. Mr. Backstage, Mr. Backstage, Mr. Backstage. Pero no me lo metes ahí. Mr. Backstage, Mr. Backstage. Anyway. Panamanian reggaeton, brother.
All right.
By way of Logan Square, by way of a
that's how y'all do it up there, huh?
A percolated Mexican. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. All right, bro. Y'all have a good night. Big loves.
We love you, Emilio. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you. We'll see you next time, and hopefully in person real soon. Everybody out there.
To your health.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's that Presidente. Yeah,
yes,
see. I know it. That's
right.
the Dominican beer. Yeah. Oh, shit. I know about it. That's all they drink in PR because, you know, they don't make a good beer in Puerto Rico.
And Presidente is a good beer.
Presidente is a good beer. Come on. I mean, it works. It does the job. All right.
All right, Daddy-O's.
Emilio Maldonado, live from Logan Square. Everyone give it up. Thanks, E.
Peace.
Peace. Emilio Maldonado. I'm here in Asheville. That was Chicago. I'm here in Asheville with Kevin Evans, and we're gonna close it out. I'm gonna read a few poems. I think Kevin has a little something for us, and so I'm gonna turn it over to Kevin. But first, I do want to shout out all the commenters tonight, and of course our technical director Morgan Beissert, always. You know, everyone who's tuned in, all the performers, Sovereign Kava, and everyone else. It's been a great fucking night. And we look forward to bringing you more of this. But let's have a little, let's bring it down and leave y'all with some vibes to go out into the world with. Yeah. And you know, y'all take this feeling, this great energy, this creative passion and love, and take it in the world and do something good with it. I'm gonna turn it over to Kevin Evans for a minute. Y'all keep it locked here in Poetry Open Mic, Asheville.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna attempt to do some vertical double blues harp. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done that in a while. I think ultimately Everyone just wishes for the light to tell them they are loved and welcome. Cheers, yup.
Oh, that was good, Kevin. That's so good, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Kevin Evans, y'all. That was beautiful. I was feeling it. I hope y'all were too. I'll leave y'all with a few poems and some love as well. Many thanks to Kevin. That's Kevin Evans, y'all. Indeed. All right. This is called Featherstone String. School desk carved with initials and years. The universe does not exist. Who am I? 1988. Somebody loves so-and-so. LMK. Ancestors cut lyrics, traced out music to fill a need, engineered monuments to the sun aligned with their heavens, sacred feathers, stones, lacquered chewing gum. Possum scurries the street, briefly illuminated in mercury vapor light. Pale clouds roam the dark purple, revealing stars as they pass. An empty hammock sways at the edge of a field that sways too. Rains for a minute and stops. In the green studio, everyone making art, even the girl just talking and telling about it. The drummer looks sideways at the finger painter and the guy playing guitar with no strings. I got lost in the grocery store. I was a child. Sometimes I still do. Feeling of little strings tied beyond what we know. Stage draped in prism, music rocks and torrents, not dust that bore us, not the infinite that makes up the beach. We were there once as strangers, in moments of beauty, instinct, stop. Simply play that gorgeous piano and listen for hours. Enthralled in its conversation, forgetting I-beams and plywood, and then reason, telling us not to think. The wise person coughs, not knowing anything at all. Days come more confusing. Amber tree rings unlaced, flowering the floor. Call me in the morning and tell me I still love you. Too easy to slip. Try to make it through the snow. I always hear people having a good time outside my window. Making lost time down around the oak where mycelium under lavender grows, aquariums slow and all-night diners on diamond-covered highways with nobody on them. And in tiny cafes where books, red ribbons enter the head, our tactile grasp cutting loose strings of balloons. No coming back, like death, a child learns. Thank you. This one's called Immaculate Mushroom. And it is shaped like a mushroom. Yeah.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah. Immaculate mushrooms dawn from the skies where the earth touches. They spread their fleshy heads up, 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 as if longing. Before the winds take their spores and the flesh becomes watery and black. Bless those little heads, sprouting like children from the hills, calling, calling, calling us. The work. Great horned owls inhabit perches high in the last Carolina hemlocks, on a cool mountainside where laurel thickets and sneaking ferns curtain the rivers. To silver beaches, their waves enunciating, to the skinny pine forests, to the rusted clay of the Catawba Piedmont, where once wild horses and bison pastured. The oaks, the last standing witnesses, rustle and a south wind. The old mill on the Uwharrie River turns in a lullaby tone, like the silence of ants that never stop working, carrying 10 times their own weight. And I'm gonna leave y'all with some Rumi, I think. I think that's where we're at. This is where everything is music. Don't worry about saving these songs. And if one of our instruments breaks, it doesn't matter. We have fallen into the place where everything is music. We have fallen into the place where everything is music. The strumming and the flute notes rise into the atmosphere. And even if the whole world's harp should burn up, there will still be hidden instruments playing. So the candle flickers and goes out. We have a piece of flint and a spark. This singing art is seafoam. The graceful movements come from a pearl somewhere on the ocean floor. Poems reach up like spindrift, and the edge of driftwood along the beach, wanting. They derive from a slow and powerful root that we can't see. Stop the words now and open the window in the center of your chest. Let the spirits fly in and out. Let the spirits fly in and out. In and out. We have fallen into the place where everything is music. Everything is music. Is music. And if one of our instruments breaks, it doesn't matter. We have fallen into the place where everything is music. Yes, indeed. Kevin Evans, y'all. My name's Caleb Beissert. Our technical director tonight is Morgan Beissert. Our sponsor is Sovereign Kava. Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in. Y'all have a beautiful night. We appreciate y'all. It is. You can hold me to it. All right. Hold Emilio to it, actually. He wrote that. That's Emilio Maldonado. Kevin Evans. Y'all have a great night. Cheers. Peace.